I received a question from one of my subscribers, and I would like to answer that. And it has to do with how I disabled all versions of the app. So it's very simple what I did. As a first step, I created an app state called version on device. So this is just a string. It's a non-list variable in app state. And the second step was to go to main Dart, right? We can actually add things to main Dart in Flutter Flow, so you don't actually have to go outside Flutter Flow to make this happen. You can do this from the UI. And what you do is the UI allows you to install an initial action or a final action. And what I did was I installed a plugin from PubDev called Package Info, and I installed a final action. That final action calls Package Info. What you guys see there, that Package Info function, that's actually my component. I created a wrapper around the Package Info plugin. So on the right side, you guys can see that this is actually a custom action that I created, and it is referencing the Package Info plugin, right? That's what the import statement is for, and it just wraps it in this function. And main Dart is calling it like that. So that's kind of how the pieces tie together. I created a function to wrap the Package Info plugin, and that function is a custom action, and so it shows up in custom actions on the left, and so main Dart, it is just calling that custom action Package Info, and that custom action, let's just go back to Package Info once again. So what you guys can see that here I just set the app state version on device to whatever is returned by the plugin. So that means that from the very beginning, since I do this at the very beginning of the app, from the very beginning on to everything, the version on device is going to be available to any API calls. Now, then the final step is to make sure that I pass this into every API call. So every API call I have a version on device field. So this means that the server will always know what is the version on device, and it can either return an HTTP error code, or it can let the call pass and do normal processing. So that's how I do it. Thanks for listening.